Hello on this middle of August, 15th of August, and a sort of a Trico update and also basically what's going on at the farmhouse as we get ready for the Christian Workers Retreat for the 9th year. It'll start next Tuesday, the 22nd. And so back here to the video, I'm flying over to show you some of the work that's been done with the Trico. We've had it now for a couple of weeks. Steve Espindola is doing most of the work as he's here this month and last month and helped us buy it. And he's only here a couple of more weeks, so we're doing other things, and he's doing most of the work with the Trico. You can see there how he's worked on that lower road, and the reason being our septic tank, which was built about 20 years ago by Mr. Bob Woodard, has worked all these years, but we've noticed that it developed some leaks, some cracking, and we have got about 70 to 80 people for a few days at the farmhouse next week, and we just needed to have it really fixed. So the one who's done all the dirty work pretty much is Danny, our son. But anyway, to get to it, it was basically in a jungle, inaccessible. Could hardly even see it or find it. But the Trico had no problems getting in there and ripping out everything, getting everything out of the way, and able to access the septic tank. Some of you will remember that the EBC team trenched down there a few weeks ago, brought down water and power. And so that was very, very useful now because we needed to empty the septic tank and then thoroughly clean it outside and inside. And yes, it's as nasty as it sounds. Danny was in there today, all obviously suited up and spraying and getting it all ready to be coated. So that was done today. This video I actually took yesterday or the day before. So I'm carefully and with much trembling and nervousness going down into this hole, hoping to not hit a branch or a leaf or anything and go crashing to the ground. So there you can see, I mean, we wouldn't have, to try and get to that and to do anything without being able to have made that road would have been very, very, very difficult. So anyway, so the Trico has been used for that, although the primary first job for the Trico is definitely to fix the landslide area. So we'll go to that in a minute. Here you can see the little tree sprouts that, again, Jim Ogle, the EBC team, helped us protect from the deer and horses. You can see a bunch of horse poop there. The horses, we've let them in there, so they've been in there for several days. Not much grass, but they've been in there anyway, so they've found something they liked. And you can see the Trico up there at the top, and that's where we're heading, up the landslide. And Steve is actually working the Trico as I'm recording. He told me later he didn't even see. He didn't see me. Of course, the drone is very small, so unless you're looking for it, even when you're looking for it, it's hard to find. So there he is, working away at the upper part of the landslide. He's done a fair bit more than what is in this video because he worked on it all morning today, 4 or 5 hours at least, and got a fair bit done. I'll have to do another video here coming up, maybe next week during the Workers Retreat. But he's got the road cleaned up, and if we got a downpour right now, hang on, I got to stop this. Well, I must have pushed the wrong button on the drone because I lost the rest of the video at this point. So I had taken more, but, well, I thought I had. So I've just stilled this picture so I can explain a little bit what's going on here. You can see the first and main culvert that is right under the machine. And it is now, the trench down to it is now clear and huge. So if we got a gully washer today, we're hoping that every bit of it would go down that culvert and then off to the left you can see the other one, which is sort of a secondary one, which was a good, very good thing, because it saved us from having more problems when this one got clogged up. But Steve has really worked at enlarging the trench hugely, and then he's just built up on the bottom side, cleared out on the other side of the culvert as well, and worked on that road. And he's still got a little bit more to do, but a fair bit of it's done. It's close to being finished up there right now. Then he's going to go down on the landslide. He's going to check out a sinkhole that's there. He's going to deepen one of the diagonal trenches that catches runoff water. So there's still some more landslide work before he gets to some other jobs, but this will give you an idea of what it is. And then the only bit of coverage that I got after this was partially flying back, so I'll end with that here. Let me cut this off. So this is all I got after that, was this last little bit flying back home, so to speak. You can see he did some work there where that car's parked. He also has fixed that up. That was almost impossible for a normal car to get through, and he worked on that a little bit the first few days, or the first days when they were doing oil changes and greasing and all that. So here I go back home, and Lord willing, maybe next week I'll do a better, more comprehensive one. And let's see if I can do this in just over a minute. These are some of the men that met with me on a recent Thursday. We go running. Some of them walk around this reservoir at a dam and have a great time of fellowship. Whoever can make it out, that's always a great time every Thursday. These are 3 of our young people, came back from youth camp, gave tremendous testimonies. It was a great week for them, and everyone was very impressed with their ability to communicate the blessings that God had given them. This is one of them, Iñaki, who coincided with Isra, who's the pastor in the Irun church. And this is what we have on Sunday mornings before the first service. We have a breakfast there. The ladies have all kinds of goodies waiting for us, and of course some coffee. And this is fun. During the services, we have little printouts for the children to color. After the service, they bring their page, show it, in this case to this couple, and they get a little treat, and it's exciting. It's an exciting time for them anyway. And then this last Sunday, David was here. His family was down south, and so he came to eat with us for lunch after his services before going down to the Mediterranean to get his family. And Mimi, of course, wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to get a picture with her 2 older boys. So thanks for your prayers, communication, and God bless you.